If you have a toxic mother-in-law, what will you do? If you have a mother-in-law that you are trying all your best to please, you have done all you can to please her, but all to no avail, what will you do as a wife? Today, I'm talking about toxic mother-in-law. If this is the kind of video you love to watch, you are highly welcome. Welcome back again to my space. Today is the first day you are coming across my video. You are welcome. Here I'm discussing about parenting, discussing any family related matters, and everything I'm talking here is just based on experience. So you are highly welcome. Toxic mother-in-law. So have you encountered one? Or are you a young woman that just get married and you find out that your mother-in-law is so toxic? Your mother-in-law support your marriage from the onset, or you enter the marriage, before you know it, you find out that your mother-in-law, anything you do, she's not finding it easy with you. She just make anything that will provoke you. She want to make life like difficult for you. Today, I just want to throw a question. If you have a toxic mother-in-law, what are you going to do? How are you going to handle it? Are you going to leave the marriage because your mother-in-law is too toxic? Even when you know that God supports your marriage, are you going to leave the marriage because of your mother-in-law? If you are in a marriage and you have a toxic mother-in-law, there's nothing you will do and she'll be happy with you. So if you have come out of this, how do you handle it? What is the kind of behavior? What do you do to her that makes her to change at the end? I just want to ask a question. Is your mother-in-law so toxic? Have you encountered a toxic mother-in-law? And what do you do about it? How do you handle it? Because a lot of people ask this kind of question. I do something that can never please my mother-in-law. I don't know what to do anymore. Can you advise somebody to keep on loving the woman, doing all she can to please her, or you will advise the person to just leave the marriage? What is your opinion? Drop it in the comment section. I want to hear your opinion. And if you are in a marriage and you have a mother-in-law that loves you so much, she just welcome you in the family, don't joke with that woman. And even if you have a toxic one, my initial advice for me, I would say just try your best to win her heart. Just tell yourself, what if this is my mom? Just take that woman as your mother and do your best. Maybe at the end you will see the result. So if you're a mother-in-law and you're behaving so nasty to your daughters-in-laws, ask yourself a question. If that girl is your daughter, is it how you are going to treat her? And daughters-in-laws that maltreat their mothers-in-laws, if that woman is your mom, is it how you are going to treat her? So I just wanted to ask a question here. I don't want this video to be long. I just want it to be a quick one, just to ask a question. Have you encountered a nasty or a toxic mother-in-law before in your life, or do you know anyone that have encountered this? My senior sister encountered one of them, and I'm going to share it maybe in one of my videos. I'm going to share my experience, what I saw, like what my sister saw in the hand of her mother-in-law, and it's not funny. It's not funny. And if a mother-in-law you are behaving that way, know that this life is nothing. There is nothing in this life. We should be careful how we behave to others, because we don't know what tomorrow holds. That is just my message. Thank you so much for coming my way. I hope to see you in my next video.